Are you hungry, Lily? You are hungry. You are. Oh, they're ready for us. All right. You good? You good. Hi, I'm Steph Kovacs-Cohen, and this is Lily Lolly. Hi. And we are here from ARC Stages, honored to be presenting for the Pleasantville Community Facebook page on making sock puppets. So here we go. You can see a whole bunch of sock puppets that we've made together. It's my imagination going crazy, and now your imagination gets to go wild as well. So let's get to it. First of all, you are going to need a sock. Okay, it can be any old sock. I have a Halloween sock here today, but it could be any sock. Just make sure you get permission from your parents, and make sure you have that, and we're going to get going. So when you're making a sock puppet, it's important to know that we start with the nose goes where the toes go. So the toes are down here, and the nose is going to go down towards here, and that means the eyes go here, okay? So I'm going to start actually with the eyes, okay? Eyes are an important thing to think about. The eyes are the windows to the soul, okay? So when you go to a craft store like Michael's or someplace like that, they sell all kinds of eyes. So you could get something like these. These are fun. They are actually glow-in-the-dark eyes. You could get eyes with eyelashes, okay? You could get colorful eyes. Hold on, they're a little bit hard to pick up from the table. There we go. Like these, okay? Those are fun, right? And they come in all sizes. You can get these. These are almond shaped, and this giant one. They're just crazy, right? All kinds. Now, you don't also have to buy eyes. Eyes can be anything in your cabinet. They could be buttons. Buttons are great eyes, okay? We always have stray buttons floating around. They could be beads. They could be puff balls. They could be little pieces of a mulch or wood from our gardens. They could be macaroni from your cabinet in the kitchen, anything. Oh, and also even little stones. Lots of people have stones in their planters and things. So your imagination, again, let it go wild for the eyeballs. I think for today, because it's Halloween, I'm going to go with these Halloween colors and glow in the dark. It's kind of spooky. And again, I'm going to put them down towards the bottom where the nose will go, okay? Because when I put it on my hand, that's where the face is going to be. Now, let's choose a nose. Again, could be anything. We could have a puff ball, like one of these. We could have, again, this little bark. Oh, and I forgot one thing for the eyes, because I don't usually do this, but I think it's fun. These are just the little ends of an egg carton, right? And this one I have cut out. And I'm going to put this here and this right on top. And I'm going to finish cutting this out to show you. Okay, you cut the ends out just like this. And if you're young, make sure your parents or an older sibling is helping you with the scissors, yeah? And you pull it over here. In fact, I think I may even trim this one down a little bit more. Okay, trim it down to fit the sock and the other eye part. It makes it a little bit more of a googly type thing. I don't know exactly what kind of creature I'm making here, but I kind of like it. They're a little bit different size, but I kind of like that too. Remember, sock puppets are never always perfect. We all a little bit asymmetrical, and I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. Now I'm working with a high temp glue gun. When you're younger, you should either have a low temp glue gun or have parents or older people help you, because they are hot and they will burn you, okay? So here's this eye. I'm going to glue this first. That's the glue coming out of the gun, and it's going right onto that. For those of you that don't know how that works, this is the glue stick, right? This is not hot. It goes through in here, and it passes through the barrel. It gets hot, and it comes out the other end, and that's how it goes on, and it glues this to this part. And now we can glue this part down to the sock. Kind of genius, right? All right, let's try. These little strands aren't hurting me, which is nice. I'm going to put this here. All right, good. that's going to glue. Now I'm not going to touch any of that because it's still drying onto the sock, but let's go back to the nose here. But now I can hold this up to you, okay? And let's look at that nose. So again, I could look at a fun button. I could do a little puff ball, like one of these. I could do this. I could do barcode. I have all these choices. I could do that. Get these out of the way. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking this is fun, right? Or maybe there's a, oh, maybe that's fun. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the puff ball. I keep going back to it. So here we go. I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to place that right there. Very fun. Okay. Now we've got the nose, and we've got the eyes done. And let's go to the hair. Hair is fascinating because you can do so many things, right? You see I've got yarn hair here. I've got puffball hair here. This braided stuff I bought. This is yarn again. This is a fun puppet because I made braces for this puppet. Let's see. This is bought hair. This is all kinds of funny yarn. And this is just strands of yarn, okay? I've also done one with straws. I did make this one. This one is a fun straw like this, right? A bendy straw. And I think I'm thinking of fun things like this. I do want to put antenna on this guy. But let's make a quick wig so I can show you how to make a wig, okay? A puppet wig is simply taking yarn and wrapping it around a book. Now, the longer the book is, or the bigger the book is, the longer the wig. The shorter the book is, the shorter the wig, okay? We're going to make a bigger wig right now. I'm going to wrap it very quickly, okay? And you don't want to be too tight about it or it won't come off the book. But we go like this. I'm going to let the yarn drop, and I'm going to go like this. And you wrap it. The more you wrap it, the thicker the wig will be. Let me get my thumb out of the way there. Okay. And you choose the color, right? You could also do many colors. You could have purple, green, yellow, red, and have a multicolored wig. Whatever floats your boat, okay? So I'm going to do a little, I'm just going to do purple for right now. Again, you do whatever you have, but you don't have to have yarn, right? You could, I was thinking, I went outside, and I'm going to interrupt my wig making for a minute, and I grabbed leaves. You could use hair of leaves. And that would be fun, just to have leaves as your hair. That's awful cool. And then you're using what you have outside. You could use feathers too and just have hair o' feathers. Very fun idea. You don't have to use yarn at all if you don't have yarn at home. Use what you got, right? And that's awesome. All right, so here, let me finish this wig just so you can see how to make one if you do have yarn at home. So you've got that, you slip that off the book, and then I'm just taking one string of yarn here, okay? Then I am going to place this right in the middle, and I'm going to tie a loop around it, right in the middle, tightly, and I'm going to make a knot, okay? And then you have this, okay? And then all I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the little ends off here so it matches. Now, this could be, oh, scissors, let's work. There we go. This could be the wig just like that, if I wanted it to be, because there's no right or wrong with puppets, right? Or I could, which is what I'm going to do, I could cut the ends. Now I get to be a hairstylist right now. It's always fun to be the hairdresser. Okay, and cut the little loops here, right? One more on this side. And then come through here. It's always these moments where you realize you need sharper scissors, okay? And then you go like that. There you go. And then you have floppy hair for the puppet, okay, like that. And if you decided you want layers, you could cut layers in. You could also cut bangs in. You could make part of it shorter and part of it longer, but that's really up to you, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and glue this on so it stays nice and tight for us. Okay, here we go. There it is. Excellent. Let me get these last few loops. There we go. And now I'm going to add our antenna. I think I want to do some green antenna here, right here, and I'm going to put that right on top. Ooh, of an eyeball. Now, here's, the other idea about eyeballs. You can have as many eyeballs as you want, right? You don't have to stick to just two. It's your puppet. Puppets can have many eyeballs. Now, because it's standing straight up, I'm just going to hold it for just a second because, it's standing straight up and you need to make sure it stays standing straight up. And then I think I'm going to do orange because once again, it's Halloween and we're going to stay with that little bit of a theme. I think one's taller than the other and, you could cut it down, but again, I like that sort of asymmetrical, it doesn't have to be perfect thing, so I'm making one taller than the other. All right, there you go. We have a little bit of antenna there. If you wanted 3 antennae, you could do 3 antennae, really up to you. Now, let's show you this. This is where we're at with this puppet so far. Looking good. Maybe you're already thinking of a name. I don't know, I don't name until I'm all the way finished. Let's see, what else do we want to, I think I want to add a couple feathers here. So I have purple and I have white, I think I'm going to meld them together. Very easy to do just by adding a little glue here and putting those two together. And I'm going to make wings, okay? So this puppet can fly. I'm going to put them right here. There we go. And I have another set right here. This one's a little bit broken, but you know what? I'm a little broken too, so it's all okay. Here we go. We'll put this here. And there we go. I like how this puppet's shaping up. And let's see. Oh, pipe cleaners are always fun. We have these different kinds of pipe cleaners. These very interesting pipe cleaners. I'm not even sure. Sometimes you can make outfits out of them. Sometimes you can make glasses. I think I want to try to make some glasses real quick. And so I have this. And then I'm going to make another little loop here like this. Maybe just very, very, very simplistic glasses for this dude. Okay, like this. Isn't that kind of fun like that? And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right there on the top. And I'm going to put them right there. Okay. He's funny, right? There we go. So here's my puppet. And I have one last thing I'm going to do for this puppet. I like to do this for my puppets. I like to add a little heart. Because they all have a little heart. I think puppets are special. As you can see, I have so many of them. So I'm going to add this little heart, and I'm going to put it right over here on the other side. And I'm going to do this. Okay. Oh, and the other thing some people like to do is, I've got to put that in a little bit better. So here is the mouth, right? And Lily Lolly has a hole for her mouth so she can eat. That's just by adding a little hole there. You can do that. I'm not going to do that right now, but I'm going to place this like this, and I am going to make it so that the mouth always opens the same way. And that's simply by adding a bit of glue right there. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little, I just got to keep it closed there so it doesn't open. So if parents can see what I'm doing there, or older kids. I'm just holding it closed there because it will want to pop open at first. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm simply going to add a little bit of glue in that corner, and then I'm going to hold it closed there. And then I'm going to come back and hold it on the other side because it will want to pop open. And that just keeps the mouth a little bit more defined for you, okay? I'm holding it closed, and I'm holding it closed, and I'm holding it closed, and I'm holding it closed. And I'm just going to keep holding it closed for just a minute, and I'm going to get this glue off me. And then I'm going to put it on, and I think we have a puppet. And what I want to know is, if you've made a puppet off of this, you should totally take a picture of your puppet and post it on the Pleasantville Community Facebook site, because it would be really great to see all the puppets that you make from this tutorial. I would love to see that. And lastly, we do at Art Stages have coming up on Friday, October 30th, an open mic night. It's a virtual open mic night, totally safe. Tickets are available at our website, that's artstages.org. And anybody can perform if you want to sign up. And anybody can come and watch. You just get a ticket. And it's so much fun to see everybody express themselves. And it would be lovely, lovely to see you there. But it's been awesome fun to be showing you how to create these puppets. What a fun puppet we made together. It's so fun. Hello, everybody. Maybe you have an idea for a name. You could also post an idea for this name for this puppet because it's nameless right now. So show me those puppets that you make. Give me an idea for a name for this puppet. And thank you so much for joining me today on puppet making with our stages. Bye.